Okay, everybody, we have another agate battle on our hands today. Today I have 3 agates from 3 different continents in the world. This is a Malawi agate from Africa. I have a Laguna agate from Mexico. And I have an island agate from a mysterious location in Asia. So we're going to cut all 3 of these open today using the high-tech diamond 10-inch slab saw. And we're going to see which one is the best agate. Please leave in the comments below which one you think is the best. All great candidates, should all be pretty good agates. Let's see which one is the best. Alright, as you can see, our island agate completely obliterated on us, but I can tell you it was going to look really nice inside. I mean, it had some really nice banding, some good color, some yellows in there, some really nice fortification banding, but that's a shame. So what we're going to do is, I have a lot of these island agates. I'm going to go pick one that's like a little more sturdier. So we're going to have a replacement island agate. This guy's fallen for the count. We're going to have a substitute. So let's go find another island agate and we'll bring it over and cut it. Okay, so here's our replacement island agate. Okay, we're done cutting all 3 agates. 4, actually. Because our first island agate kind of disintegrated on us. So we replaced it with this one. And I have to say, this is going to be a tough decision. I have seen them. I looked. But it's going to be a tough call. I know which one's my favorite, but I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide. So without further ado, let's take a look. Let's first look at the island agate that got destroyed here. It just completely fractured. There must have been multiple fractures in the middle of it, but you can see it was going to turn out pretty good. I mean, it had some nice banding, some nice colors in there. It looked like the center was a little hollow, but yeah, it had some nice banding. It's too bad it was fractured there. It fractured right along the that center. Looks like it's opal, that opal band. I really like this side. This side was kind of indicative of what it was going to look like. So that one was going to look cool. So it's too bad. Well, hopefully the second island agate we picked out is going to be just as good as that. But let's go to the order in which we cut them. So we hit the Laguna agate next. So let's take a look at the Laguna. So let's open it together here. Here's what the Laguna agate looks like. And no surprise, as most Lagunas do, they don't disappoint. This is a beautiful piece. Just a really cool transition from the reds to the yellow orange in there. I mean, really cool. Really, really cool. Some dark mineral in the center there. But yeah, really, really special looking. No fractures. Just a really nice looking agate. So there's the Laguna agate. That's going to be a tough one to beat. So let's look at the Malawi agate. Now these are hit or miss. So I've cut quite a bit of these. This is the 1970 stock. These are the old stock. These are the bigger ones. And I find that these can be hit or miss. I've opened them and they've been geodes with really nothing much going on, but just some crystals inside. I've opened them and they've had some really cool banding, reds, blues, yellows. This one didn't disappoint. This one turned out really awesome. The only downside to this agate is it's got some fracturing in it, but I mean, these colors are just gorgeous. It's even got a little black pocket here. Beautiful color. Orange to yellow to white to red. Out here to blue and white. I mean, it's just really cool. Really nice agate. So that's the Malawi agate. I think it's a tough call between the first two, to be honest with you. Last but not least, we have the island agate. To me, this agate was the underdog, obviously, coming in. And, you know, I got these from Highland Park Lapidary Company, and they're very secretive on where this location is, where they get them, but I'm pretty sure it's in Asia somewhere. And yeah, I've cut some of these, and they've looked spectacular with no fracturing. I've also cut some which, you know, end up like this. So these are hit or miss as well. This one, however, I guess it was, you know, pretty lucky that the first one fractured, because this one turned out really nice. I mean, it looks to me like you got this really nice fortification banding in here, and then it just goes into like a shadow agate. It's just really cool. No fractures. It fractured on the cut. It broke on my saw is dull, actually. I'm kind of bummed that this cracked off, but still got the majority of the agate. I got to replace my saw blade. That's on me. But yeah, this turned out really nice. So these three agates, I want to hold up the best side of each one. I mean, these three agates are all, in my opinion, bangers. Like, these are bangers. Like, I couldn't have picked three better agates, I don't think. So I know which one's my favorite. I'm going with the Laguna, just because I really like, this side's my favorite here. I really like how, I mean, it's smaller than the other ones, but I just love the color transition. I mean, it's just so beautiful. I mean, it just looks like something that you could polish and just sit on a shelf. I mean, it's just so cool looking. Like the fine details in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, these are really awesome. Like this Malawi agate, I think, was a close second for me, but I think the Laguna takes it for me. Let me know what you guys think. But we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're not going to just leave it at this. We're going to go to a round two. I've picked out one more of each from my stash, and we're going to cut one more of each of these. Laguna, Island, Malawi. And we're going to see if the same results happen. If we get, I call it Laguna, Malawi, followed by the Island, in that order. So let's see if we get the same kind of order of quality when we cut the next three. So let's do it. So here's the next three we're going to cut. All of them have windows that I can see. It's going to be good. So here's one. That's the Malawi. This is the Malawi. Here's the Laguna. This is a little bit bigger one, actually. I found a bigger one than the last one we cut, but I can see it's going to have some really cool colors in there too. And this is the Island, and I picked this one because it's got a big, it's one that's already cracked in half, but I could see it's got some nice color play and some banding there. So we're going to we'll cut a window off that one, see what it looks like. It's a little hard to tell right now, but I think this one will rival these two. So let's go over to the saw and cut these up. Okay, so here's the next 3 that we cut. Malawi, Laguna, Island. I'm going to tell you right now, one of these agates was one of the nicest agates I've ever seen. I'm going to let you right now think about which one you think that is. And I'm going to tell you which ones from least to greatest I think are the best quality right now out of these 3. So let's go ahead. First one, Island agate. Here's what this one looked like. Not bad. Kind of looks carnelian-ish. It's got like that carnelian look to it in some places. Bit of red up here. Severely fractured though, which a lot of these island agates are. But it's got some translucent to it. I can see some depth in there. And it's got some nice banding. But yeah, just I like the last island agate we cut, the previous one, more than this one. So yeah, that's the island agate. So the next one I pick up is going to be the best agate that I think I've ever cut. So I'm going to pick it out right now. This Laguna agate. Oh my goodness, guys. This thing, wait till you see this. It's crazy. Crazy good. It's fractured, but the fractures are filled with purple quartz. It's amethyst. It's so cool. Like there's a fracture running through it, but it's got amethyst all in it. Like it was secondary after the fracture. It's so cool. Look at these like details here, like this transition into pink and purple on the outside, yellow. I mean, it's just so cool. One of the coolest. It's got like botryoidal windows right here. You can see into there. I mean, that's just gorgeous, gorgeous agate. Gorgeous. I will be keeping this and polishing it and putting it on a shelf for sure. This one, I mean, I knew Laguna agates were world-class, like top of the line, but I was kind of blown away when I saw this. This is so special. I still can't get over that. Like even like it's fractured, but even the fractures are cool. Like it's got this amethyst buried in the fractures. Oh, anyway, like yeah, top of the line, top notch agate. So yeah, definitely the winner of this round. I'm going to show you the Malawi agate, but it doesn't even compare. I mean, the last Malawi agate was like a lot better. I mean, this one's got some cool things. It's got a little bit of amethyst pocket in the middle there. But I like the last Malawi agate we cut better than this one. But still, I mean, not bad. Nice and solid. No fractures in this. So that's pretty nice. Maybe a little small one there, but for the most part, pretty good. But man, whew, this is just unbelievable. It's so cool when you open up an agate and you see that. I mean, just that depth over there, like the depth you see in that. I mean, oh, gorgeous. And the yellow and the purple together, it just so unique for color. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, guys, that's the video today. A short one, but sweet little agate battle. I think Laguna wins both rounds. I mean, Laguna, world-class agates. You know, Malawi agate's nice too, and these island agates are a mystery, but I have seen really nice island agates, and these ones didn't disappoint either. I mean, they were pretty good. Aside from this agate here, which I'm going to keep for myself, sorry, I'll probably be putting some of these agates up on the Etsy store, so be sure to check out the Etsy store, see what agates I put up there, link in the description. So go ahead, head on over there, first come, first serve as always. I'll do some close-ups of these agates here at the end for you guys to enjoy. And with that, I wish you all a great week, an awesome weekend, Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada coming up. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada, and we will catch you in the next one.